Today we will learn how to solve differential equations using linear method. Linear method, we can use linear method for the differential equations when we have the first order only. First order means the dy over dx, the derivative should be the single derivative. It shouldn't be d square y over dx square, it should only be dy over dx, the first order. First order means dy over dx. We can only solve linear, we can only use this linear method when we have first order. Okay, let's see what is first order. This is the standard form of writing the first order. Dy over dx plus py equals to q. These are p and q, these are two functions. These two functions should contain only the function of x only. And this is why. Any function of x multiplied with y is p, and any function alone with x is q. Then we have an integrating factor, which is the integral of p and e to the power integral of p, which is written over here. This is equation 2. We will use this p and we will integrate this p in a manner, and then we will make this power whole to e. Okay, and then we will multiply integrating factor with this whole equation as shown over here. Multiply integrating factor with equation 1. This is equation 1. Equation 1 integrating factor multiplied by dy over dx plus py equals to integrating factor multiplied by q. Okay. Now this form turns out to be the compressed form of this. If we compress this turns out to be this, and then if we if we derivate this becomes this. So we can also write this into this, dy over dx integrating factor dot y equals to integrating factor multiplied by q. And now we will integrate this. Now we will integrate this whole equation. As we have seen, this is the u dot v form. As we solve this, we derivate this turns out to be the product of u dot v. This is u and this is v. Now we have to integrate this whole equation. Integrate with respect to their variables. You can see the integration signs over here. This dx cancels out with this dx, and this turned out to be d integrating factor dot y. And then we have the integral of d integrating factor dot y is this. We can have a look here. Let's say we have d integrating factor dot y. This cancels out with this, and this is the integral of this thing. And then we have integral of this I dot f integrating factor dot q dx. Integrating factor, the integral of this is anything plus c. This is the standard form. Now we can have a look at one of the examples for the linear equation. We can clearly see that this can be p. We can take this equation, this function as p and this function as q, but we will not take this p as p and we will not take this as q, because we have a coefficient of x cube plus 1 in here. We want positive 1 in here, so we will divide x cube plus 1 with both of these equations. Let's have a look. Or we will divide the whole equation with x cube plus 1. Let's see. Equation with x cube plus 1 dy over dx plus 3x square x cube plus 1 dot y and 7x square over x cube plus 1. This thing is p, this thing is q. Now we will see the integral of p. Integral of p is 3x square over x cube plus 1 integral of this p dot dx. This thing is ln x cube plus 1. So our integrating factor, which is e into the power p dot dx, turns out to be e ln x cube plus 1. This ln cancels out with this e, and now we have an integrating factor of x cube plus 1. We will now multiply this integrating factor with this whole equation, and then we will integrate this. Let's have a look. Stop. Now we will multiply this integrating factor with this equation. Let's have a look. Plus 1 plus 3x square y is equals to 7x square. This is the form now. This is the expanded form, and now we will compress this form in a u dot v form. Let's have a look. And now we will integrate this equation with respect to x. As you have seen, dx cancels out with this dx, and this equation in a form d x cube plus 1 equals to integral of 7x square. The integral of this is this d cancels out with this integral sign, and the integral of this is x cube plus 1 equals to 7x 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1, which is x cube plus 1 dot y equals to 7x cube over 3 plus c. This is how we solve a differential equation using a linear method, and we should remember this is, we can only solve this linear equation if this is a first order equation. Thank you.